Welcome back to the show.
So great to be back.
You look
so great to be
fantastic.
back.
Good to see you.
Here's your birthday present.
Oh my
Copy
God.
of my book, signed to you. You know, I spent all day looking for a Jimmy Kimmel sweatshirt, but I couldn't find it.
That would have been perfect. Thank you very much.
you go.
I appreciate this. You got me the book. Did you sign it?
I did sign it.
Happy birthday, Jimmy. On to be 50 again. Big hugs, Hillary. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. You did sign it. You're the best. Thank you so much.
I am so happy to be here on your birthday.
I know it's a big deal.
Oh, it's a huge deal.
Do you remember the milestone birthdays?
Oh, God, yes.
Which
Absolutely.
ones do you remember? Anything?
You know, all of the round numbers, like, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
40,
Yeah.
50,
Yeah.
60, 70. I mean, you know, yeah, I remember all of those. And people notice those. I mean, if it's like, you know,
Yeah,
52, 49. I mean,
Nothing.
yeah, not that much.
This one, they make a big deal.
They make a big
Didn't you go
deal.
with your girlfriends to Vegas or something for your birthday?
That was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Give me the scoop.
Oh, well,
Give me the scoop. What was
the
that?
scoop is I write about it in the book, and I have a chapter about my friends. I've been so lucky to have great friends. But anyway, 3 of them called me up shortly before my birthday last year.
Yeah.
And they said, "We're calling you because you're really old."
Only friends can do that. That is rude.
I said, okay, fine, because I'm older than they are. I said, hey, this is really a great way to lead into my birthday.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And they said, you know, because you are getting on, we thought now is the time to take you to see Adele in Las Vegas. So that's what we did.
That's what friends are for.
That is what we had such a great time.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
amazing, Adele.
Oh my God.
She's unbelievable.
You-
Yeah, I was
yeah.
lucky enough. I got to see her and just, yeah.
It's so intimate. You know, I mean, it's wonderful to go to a concert in a huge outdoor stadium. That's an incredible experience. But to see her in, what is it, like 5,000, 6,000 people
Yeah.
at, Caesars, it was so special.
Yeah.
And then she walks through the audience and she talks, and people are so excited to see her. She talks to them. She has exchanges with
she's
them.
The greatest.
It's amazing.
I saw her. She had a T-shirt gun.
She does the T-shirt gun.
Yeah, which is dangerous in a
Yeah.
small venue.
I know, I know.
You shouldn't have that, but it's...
Yeah, but they go way, way up to the balcony. She really aims for, the folks up
I
there.
totally buried the lead. I forgot to congratulate you. You won 2 Tony Awards.
Well, Suff's won 2 Tony
No,
Awards. Suff did.
Congratulations. Last time you were here, we were talking about your play, Suffs.
I know. Oh,
And-
it is so good, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And really, the Tony Awards went to Shana Taub, this amazing woman who wrote the book, wrote the score, is starring in it. It is so exciting. And I will tell you, it is so relevant to what's going on today.
Yeah.
And you just go in, you get energized, your spirits get lifted up, you come out with, like, determination, like, okay, we're going to do this, right?
Yeah, we got to fight.
We
yeah,
got to
gotta march on.
You got to march on,
Yeah,
100%.
I want to talk about the book. Yeah, you can clap. Sure. I'm gonna step in that clap. I want to step on any claps. Let's talk about the book, because in the book, on the audiobook especially, you added a little extra addendum to this.
I did.
Because the whole campaign has changed.
Right.
Can we talk about it for a second? Kamala Harris is now the nominee, and
Yes.
this is exciting. Were you giving her advice?
First of all, I had to turn the book in, and I turned it in before everything changed.
Yeah.
And it was thrilling. President Biden did the right thing. It was an act of patriotism for him to make that decision. And, not a lot of people, and I could name one in particular, would give up power willingly.
I wonder who you're talking about. Yeah.
He who shall remain nameless, right? So this all happened, and I couldn't write about it because the book was at the printer. So I was recording the book, and I did an epilogue talking about it.
Yeah.
And, I sat down and I thought, all right, how do I really honestly feel? Because I try to be as, candid as I possibly can, personally, politically, in this book. I thought, how do I feel?
Yeah,
that somebody I know, somebody I respect.
I'm so proud of you. Kamala, first woman, great. Just snapping pencils. I'm so excited for you.
Great.
Congratulations.
No.
Yeah, you did it. You're the first.
But I had to ask myself, was that how I felt? And the answer was no. I was thrilled. I was excited. I was exhilarated.
Work.
And, you know, partly because I know her. I've known her for a long time. I know her sister. I know her husband. I know the whole family. And she has performed flawlessly in, you know, being thrown into the deep end, the president endorsing her literally within a minute or two. My husband and I endorsed her. I mean, we just believed so strongly that she was the person. And she could not have had a better convention, and she could not have had a better debate.
She had a great debate. She had a great debate. That was really...
Yep.
That was a big move.
Yeah.
When you talked to her, was she nervous or was she calm?
Well, she was both. And since, you know, I'm probably the only person she could talk to who had been through that, you got to stay calm. But of course you're nervous. I mean, this is on a stage, you know, in front of tens of millions of people, and the stakes are so high. So she wanted to know what to do, how to do it. You know, in 2016, I said in my acceptance speech at the convention, you can't trust somebody with nuclear weapons who can be baited by a tweet, right? And so you know that if you pick certain subjects, he just goes off. And she didn't pick nuclear weapons, she picked his crowd size. And he went off.
Yeah.
And I think he's still there. So,
he took the bait.
Yeah, wherever
that is. He took the bait and did it, yeah.
So
I think there's got to be some sort of pride for you.
Totally. Well, first of all, she's done incredibly well under really, really difficult circumstances. And she's done something else, which is to contrast so dramatically with his doom and gloom, his fear-mongering, his hatred of different kinds of people, the darkness, the divisiveness. She's out there saying, you know what, we're better than this. We can all come together. We can have a better future. And I love that level of joy and enthusiasm to get people thinking again, how do we get our country back on the right track and actually, you know, listen to each other, do some big things, and make a difference, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. You actually dedicate the book, because the book is very you. It's very loose, like you at like a dinner party. It's loose, it's funny, it's you telling stories, telling
We've been at a few
stories.
dinner parties
We've been at a few together, yeah we're pretty good, yeah. You said, for my grandchildren, Charlotte, Aiden, and Jasper, with love and hope for the future you and your generation deserve.
Right.
There
That's
you
how
go.
I feel. Absolutely. And that's what we have to work for. That's what this election's about. Their future, right? Your girls' future.
Exactly right. This is all it's for the next generation. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for coming on my
Happy birthday.
The best ever. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Her book, Something Lost, Something Gained, is available now. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.